a sneak peek at this little special treat.
You know it's exciting when the producer is saying, all right, here we go.
Right? I mean, my goodness.
She knows.
Okay, what are we looking at here? It is as elegant, as traditional, as classic, as, you know, simple, of a beautiful gemstone, what we call halo style setting solitaire, as you could possibly ask for. It is stunning. It can be worn every day. Not only, it's not your choice here, we want to stress that. Not only are you receiving the pendant, you're receiving the beautiful solitaire earrings in the halo setting. Nice large butterfly backings, all sterling silver post. And the necklace has a full 2-inch extender. I'm going to show that to you with a lobster claw clasp in the back. So it can adjust from 18 inches up to 19 to 20 inches. Bill, the first thing I thought of here, I mean, obviously beautiful gifts, but what about bridesmaids? What about, you know, mother of the bride? What about as a gemstone or a birthstone special treat to give, you know, as a first pendant, an earring set to your granddaughter or someone special?
It's been a while, I know, but something new, something
borrowed,
something blue. So this could be new and blue.
Something new, something old, something borrowed,
something blue.
Yeah.
There you go, yeah. So my point is that
I think new and blue are supposed to be together, but anyway, mix it up.
And if you wanted to buy, let's say, the set, but let's say the gift recipient doesn't have pierced ears, you could keep the earrings for yourself if your ears are pierced, and you could also give the pendant as a gift separately. I think what's nice about it is that you're receiving the set. They are all micro set white topaz surrounding the halo of the ear, the earring and the pendant. And then look at that nice, flexible, oversized bail. The bail will support a chain like the one that's included, up to, I can't even believe that the chain is included.
And it's adjustable. Yeah.
I know, it's like, I can't believe it's included.
I know, and so when you think in terms
Let me
of,
show you something.
Bill, what would you do if you walked into a jewelry store where they, you know, specialize in precious silver and gemstones, and you saw this necklace with a price tag of $14.99 with the pendant?
I would think that it's...
And then wait,
I would think
right next to it, you saw the price tag of the matching earrings for $14.99. Seriously.
It would be hard to wrap your mind around it.
Exactly.
This happens to be one of the best values I've seen in Sevilla silver to date.
Right?
It's just because of the amount of labor. You have to understand, there's one thing you cannot trim when you're producing and manufacturing fine jewelry. Labor is labor. It takes human hands so much time to skillfully prong set every gemstone surrounding that oval-shaped pendant and the earring. And when you think about it, it's a tremendous undertaking because they all have to be created separately. So every pair of earrings, there's two pieces that have to be hand set, and we're talking about the equivalent of like 24. I want to say there's 24 white topaz per ear, so like 50 stones.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like unbelievable when you just contemplate the...
You're right, and the total carat weight with the blue topaz between the pendant and the earrings is 366 points.
Yeah, that's, so 3.66 carats total weight.
So it gives you an appreciation that these are not little itsy bitsy, you know, pinpoint gemstones. These are good sized solitaires, oval solitaires in both the earrings as well as in the matching pendant. So with that, we'll not repeat the special. We put a clock up on the screen. We are very, very busy. Going back to what we said before, you love the classics. You want something tailored and elegant. To me, I look at this setting, and it reminds me of that princess style setting. These look like diamonds. I mean, they just look like white diamonds. And that blue, that sky blue, could pass as like a blue diamond. That's the kind of look that you have. And it would be scaled exactly to that proportion. And I love it back here. It's a great, I'm so happy you're showing that ring we had earlier too. It really goes back nicely.
I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna move this to this hand. Oop, I'm doing this backwards. You'd think I would learn this by now with so many years presenting jewelry. Isn't that pretty?
Oh, it's beautiful, Bill. It really, it's just perfect. Sizes, measurements were being asked. On the earrings are 7/16 in length. They're about 3/8 of an inch side to side, and the same thing, about 3/4 of an inch in the length on top to bottom. That would be measuring the top where the bail is, and about 3/8 side to side. And each solitaire is approximately over a full carat. So you're looking at almost 1¼ carats just in the pendant.
I think so many people are shopping for, you know, Christmas in July. This is like the time to shop for.
Yeah.
Could put away
We're
gifts.
crazy busy. When you see
honest to
specials like
goodness.
this, no.
You know, because if you have somebody, let's say like a parent or a grandparent that's, you know, in
So pretty.
elder care, and there's somebody really special there that's helping, whether it be your mom or your dad, if you walked in and you handed them a $20 bill or a $50 bill, this would go so much further to give somebody a beautiful gift of a pendant and earring than cash, in my opinion.
And so thoughtful.
Yes,
you know,
very much.
It says, I'm thinking of you and thank you, or whatever that may be, and this
Right.
reminded me of you, and I want you to have this forever. I mean, that's really what jewelry is all about, especially fine jewelry, precious jewelry, like silver, like gold, like natural gemstones. And like we kid ourselves, but we have to keep reiterating that it's natural, genuine stones, because you look at this and think it has to be costume jewelry. There's no way.
And actually, this a more silver kind of Swiss Alp color, blue topaz. It looks very much like it could mimic aquamarine.
It does. You know, speaking of that, I have a ring that very much same thing, has that aquamarine